This video is going to be covering the matrix section of the GL2400 console. If we look at this section right here, this is the matrix section. And in order to get the matrix section operational, you need to turn up these red knobs down here on the bottom. Each one of these strips represents an output that corresponds to it, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And each one of these sections are outputted in mono. But in order to get it to function, to even just turn it on, you have to turn these level knobs preferably up to the 3 o'clock position, and there's a little arrow pointing at that position. And once you have these things turned up, then you can mix into the outputs 1, 2, 3, and 4 any one of these knobs here. If you would like to do a recording such that each one of these subgroups down below is routed out to one of the 4 outputs, that's a very simple configuration. Again, with the levels set at 3 o'clock, and you turn off all of your yellow knobs, simply do a diagonal down of group 1 sending out to the number 1 output, because this entire section is MTX1, so you'd turn this up to 3 o'clock. Now on submix 2, MTX2, you would turn this subgroup up to 3 o'clock here. On MTX3, you would turn up that subgroup 3 to 3 o'clock. On MTX4, you would turn up subgroup number 4 to 3 o'clock. The other thing to remember is these color codings of blue correspond to these faders in red, and that makes it a little bit difficult, but once you understand that, it's not a big deal. The other thing is you'll notice that there's an input or an EXT external input section up here, and when I go to the output of the console, it's important to understand that the EXT in is labeled, but the output, they don't have any designation that this is an output. You just have to know that this is the output of the matrix, and that these the final output knob here corresponds to the level coming out of these outputs. And that's basically the matrix. And some of the other things that you can use it for, besides independent outputs for the 4 subgroups, is you can also set the left and right out for an independent stereo mix going to let's say a lobby of a club or a lobby of a church, and you can do as many as 3 outputs. Okay, 3 stereo outputs. And if we come down here, you'll notice that we've got the XLR left and right out, but we also have the 2-track out. So I can get them both to show at the same time. There's the 2-track out, and there's the left and right out for the mains. Okay, and that's all I've wanted to cover in this video. Thank you for watching.